The Electric Express, the real thing.
Vic came with the idea.
Vic Hudson. You ever heard that name?
So we got about 10 people, and we say, this is going to be a live thing like at the Carlotta. We just left.
He says, this is the direction I want to take this song, that I want this song to go.
Vic said, I want you to play like this. And that cymbal was fat as a banger. Ding, 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 ding. He said, that's it. I've been knowing Vic ever since I was, knee high to a duck's ass.
He was a Greensboro, born and bred.
We used to have sock hops over here, and we didn't have no name, just musicians we playing. You know, you got a guitar, you got a drum.
He was into it. He said he was 18 years old when he took a band on the road.
This band called the Swingin' Five.
And he was responsible for 5 grown men on the road at 18, their salaries, where they slept. I don't think he really liked the life at that time that he was on the road. There were only certain hotels that black artists were allowed to stay in. He wanted the opportunity to play music, but not like that.
Greensboro was once a great big city. It was bigger than Charlotte or Raleigh or anything.
Greensboro was on the chitlin circuit.
The cornerstone of the chitlin circuit here in North Carolina.
The Coliseum was bringing the biggest acts, man. They were bringing everybody. Vic Hudson played for everybody that came through here.
Where I came from was them old backwoods, little juke joint, liquor houses and stuff. But when I got here, the club scene was going on.
And they were playing at Forest Lake Country Club.
El Rocco.
The Plantation Supper Club.
The Carlotta. When he would get mad with the folk at the Carlotta, he would go out to the Ponderosa and play, him and Pappy and Moss and all of them. Now, the Ponderosa was wow. Man, they be in there shooting and battling and jumping across tables and things.
And this cat, he's up there, man, he's playing all of this stuff.
His eyes was closed and his head was moving to the beat.
I said, man, I got to learn how to do that. That's what I want to do.
And everybody just got caught up into that.
Back then, we went to school.
Vic had a little house and had a piano.
Vic used to be sitting on the porch playing the guitar, and I would go and sit on the porch and listen to him. He said, now, this is the way you do this. This is the way you do that.
Taught me how to play a guitar. And my cousin, Little Charles.
Vic taught him how to play bass. We watched him go play for Sam and Dave. Everybody came to he taught.
Victor's house was just like an open rehearsal room. As soon as he would come home, people were coming in. Let's play. They would come in with their instruments. Let's hook up here.
I'd go to his house in the mornings about 9 or 10 o'clock, knock on the door. Now, he's done been up playing all night and everything, but I ain't got sense enough to understand that. And he'd drag out of bed and come on in. And he'd say, come on in, I'll show you some stuff.
If you sought advice for him, what you were going to get from him was the truth, good, bad, or ugly.
I was trying to play solo, a lot of solo stuff, what I wanted to do. And so he said, what do you want to do? You want to make money? Or do you want to be a soloist? I said, I want to make money. I want this to be my living. He said, then forget about soloing and learn the chords and the rhythms.
His name was common among all the artists. Where's Vic Hudson? Where's Vic? Where's Vic? Even if they had a guitar player, they said, Vic, can you come play on this set tonight at the Coliseum? Can you come do this tonight? That's why he was so good.
That's how the different groups were formed. Moss and Pappy and them hanging out with Vic.
We could have been, they used to call us the Black Beatles.
They did a hit record and it was called The Real Thing.
Yeah, we left the Carlotta that night.
Vic came with the idea of the real thing, which he created, invented, everything.
He was great at composing and at arranging.
He said, just need someone in the studio, you know, to guide us around there.
One take. They played our records on Soul Train lots of times.
Sold almost 1 million copies.
Atlantic Records picked it up.
The company was beating us, was wearing us out. He said, well, you know what? They started bootlegging it over in Washington, D.C., and I think they bootlegged about 100,000 copies. Now, you could only tell that the two fellas from Greensboro, me and Walter.
We've had the plantation, and the Coca-Cola representatives came out. Black guy came out, had a big old check, and we all signed our name to it. We had it made.
We weren't, you know, savvy enough to cut the deal.
Slick the Slack and Walter Gray said, $1 million ain't enough for 6 people. But they had brand new cars.
He tried to keep the group together as much as he could.
I was making more money driving my cab than I was playing music.
They all had day jobs. Victor became a painter. He was really trying to convince the guys that if we could nail this, you may be able to stop that job.
Could have made it until Charles Wilson went to New York and had to get back and make $80 damn and bring home 40.
His statement was, you'd ruin a $1 million contract for a $5.20 an hour job.
And that's when the group broke up.
Victor still had the van when I met him with the Electric Express and the real thing on one side of it. They would play for the Shriners or somebody's anniversary.
The El Rocco and the Colada were just kind of fading.
So he came to play as a favor to one of the members of our band. I fell head over heels in love with Victor. Our kitchen was set up already. The drums were over in the corner. The mic stayed up on the stand. We never stopped making music.
The Hamburger Square All-Stars. Vic Hudson, and it was a long time ago.
Vic taught Pappy how to play. He taught Moss how to do the notes on the bass. It may be a way to say that it all grew out of him. Because when you think of the little Charleses, me.
And he taught me a rhythm that ain't but 2 people play that I've ever heard play it, and that's me and him. You know.
And he had notebooks full of music that we never got a chance to record. I wanted to let him take my raw talent, help me find my soul, and become a good singer, a good singer.
Vic had it. You know, he had it. He was endowed with it.